Hello guys and gals, this is DK99, and it's been like 300 years, not very long now, and I put out some meme videos. It's memes. And you may ask, bro, what are these videos, bro? These memes, they just get annoying the more you put on the screen. It's just so loud. I don't care. I do not care. To live is to meme, and life would be nothing without memes. So you must meme, and only when you meme can you truly know the meme. Anyway, back to this. We're doing another Would You Rather, and that's about it. You're probably tired of hearing me talk, so we should get into it. Yeah.
Hey there, quizzers! Welcome back to Quiz Kingdom. Get ready for the ultimate challenge with Frog.
No, not this frog again, bro. I had to deal with this frog last time. I hate this frog guy.
And Would You Rather? 100 hardest choices ever.
I'll be the judge of that.
Froggy's prepared 100 of the most impossible questions,
Oh,
and you've got
yeah.
just 8 seconds to choose each time. Are you brave enough to complete this
I'll
challenge?
take as many seconds as I want to choose, bro.
If you're up for it,
No!
button and subscribe.
I will
to
not
the
subscribe!
challenge. And let's begin.
Out of my face!
First challenge. Would you rather walk on fire or walk on glass?
Walking on glass would not... obviously, walk on glass. Walking on fire would... your feet will die, and then the rest of your body will die. If you walk on glass, maybe it's, facing down. Like, you didn't say how much either. What if I walk... It doesn't say broken glass. It just says walking on glass. Which I've done before, so I choose glass. Glass.
Only eat seafood or only eat vegetables?
This is a hard one. It's not because, I guess only eat vegetables if I only ate... I don't know.
Froggy would go for the seafood.
I guess vegetables. And by the way, what is this timer? It ain't Valentine's Day, bro.
Always having Cheeto dust on your fingers
Ew.
or always having popcorn stuck in your teeth?
Popcorn in my teeth, bro. If I always had Cheeto dust on my fingers, bro, that'd just be a nightmare, bro. That's just horrible.
Would you rather have an iPhone or an iPad?
I don't know either. I guess iPad, bro. The screen's bigger. I still don't have a phone and I'm 14 years old. But yeah.
Accidentally drop your phone into water or like this video to escape?
I dropped my phone in the water. I don't have a phone. I dropped this entire computer in the water before I like this. Go 2 times speed. Get this stupid question out of here right now. That is a disgrace that someone would do something like that. That is just disgraceful.
Or never have to clean or never have...
Me personally, I do like cooking, so I guess never have to clean. I'd never have to clean.
Work today is broken.
Oh
We're all working
my
on too many disconnected apps, and it's killing team productivity.
Ads. I'm gonna die. I apologize for you having to see a stupid ad, bro. My
Always
bad.
arrive 10 minutes late or always arrive 2 hours early.
I guess 2 hours early. I don't want to arrive places late.
Would you rather fart every minute or burp every minute?
My horrible breath is my defense mechanism, so I guess burp every minute. Bro, what are these pictures?
Having an extra eye or having an extra arm?
Extra arms, duh! Like if you had 6 arms, bro? Nah, that's just cool, but an extra eye, that's just weird, bro. It always get hair in it, bro. The hair would always get in your third eye. It would be horrible.
Having friends but no family or having family but no friends?
Obviously family but no friends, bro. Barely have any friends in this house. I mean, nothing. Let's just skip this one. Having family.
Being able to heal anyone or being able to bring the dead back to life?
Heal!
Life.
My only fear is zombies and corpses, remains, skeletons, mummies. That's my only fear. And I dread it. So no. Just heal, please.
Froggy wants to fly. What's your choice?
I don't care what Froggy wants. Froggy isn't picking the questions. Breathe underwater. It'd be cool for like a swimming pool if I could breathe underwater. Yeah, I don't really need to fly. I mean, it's cool, but...
Wear wet socks every day or brush your teeth only once a year?
Wet socks, bruh! Who only brushes their teeth once a year? That's no. Brother, ooh, wet socks. That's just crazy. Yas.
Would you rather be a cat or be a dog?
I'd be a cat. Cats generally don't get worms as easily as dogs do. So I guess cat.
Would you rather become your pet for a year or comment your favorite pet?
I do the pet for a year. I do literally anything. But I'm not commenting on the stupid bit.
Get this out of my sight!
There we go. I do apologize. I have to fix this microphone now because... My bad if your ears died. I'm so sorry. All the people, I'm so sorry people who've had headphones. I'm genuinely sorry, that.
Have all the power in the world or have all the knowledge in the world?
I'm already smart enough. I want all the power. Unlimited power.
Which superpower do you like more? Invisibility or telekinesis?
Bruh, as I said last time, bruh, they're using the same picture. That's just crazy. Telekinesis, obviously. Bruh, if you couldn't control the invisibility, and you'd have to go around naked. Look at the picture. I don't want to oh my gosh. Invisibility it has a bad side when you don't, no. Bruh, wearing clothes would just defeat all the invisibility. Plus, you'd never be able to
Which
see
challenge
yourself
do you want to
again.
try? Rock climbing or ice climbing?
Rock climbing, I guess. I don't want to go in the ice. Ice is like rock climbing, but higher risk and worse temperatures.
Be famous for your intelligence or be famous for your kindness?
Intelligence because Actually, according to my calculations, you're using intelligence, you can use it to be kind. Yes.
Spending a day with your favorite celebrity or with your favorite historical figure.
Aren't some historical figures already celebrities, though? What if they're both? I don't know, like... Are they dead? Like, I just said the zombies thing earlier. I don't want to be dealing with no dead bodies. I guess celebrity, bruh.
Never have to sleep again or never have to eat again.
Never have to sleep again. That bring back so much extra time, and not eating just crazy, bruh. You want that food in your mouth and it tastes so good on your taste buds, you're just like, oh yeah, I'm so glad I'm able to eat because this food tastes like My bad if I sound kinda on today. It's because my allergies are literally annihilating my soul. I mean, what?
1.
I'm pretty sure I answered this before. Never go to school. That's mainly the reason I get sick in the first place. If I didn't go to school, there's a high chance I wouldn't get sick for... What's wrong with you? No!
And play.
Okay, This is insane. This is madness. This is madness. YouTube, you aren't allowed to do this. You can't. We're 6 minutes and 30 seconds in the video and you've shown 2 ads. Someone has to stop this. This is insane. I'm so sorry for the people who have had headphones. I'm just,
Living 1,000 years in the past or living 1,000 years in the future?
In the future, I guess. The future's cool. By the way, why in the world is there dinosaurs? But I believe they think dinosaurs were 1,000 years ago with these kinds of weird questions, bro. Did they think 1,000 years ago dinosaurs were still around like, I'm a dinosaur! I'm here 1,000 years ago! You're only like about 65 million years off, so good luck, buddy. Future.
Would you eat tacos or eat burritos for the rest of your life?
Tacos for the meme, and because tacos. Sorry, burritos. I love you. But you can't do it. Tacos are just better.
Would you rather eat a burnt pizza or
I eat 10,000 burnt pizzas with skunk spray on them, and they've been soaked in putrid goat dookie. Other than subscribe, just because you put this question here. I might even consider liking the video or something. If you didn't do this, I'm getting coronavirus just from I got that coronavirus just from listening to this, bro. I'm dying. Please help me.
Quiz Kingdom.
Fast forward. I once again sincerely apologize to everyone who has headphones. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Please don't sue me for your hearing damage.
Lick a stranger's foot or lick a stranger's hand?
Hand, duh! Hands. I don't want to be licking some random person's toes. And why does it show a cat? Do you think I'm a cat? Well, I did pick cat earlier. I did.
Would you rather be able to change the past or see the future?
See the future. I don't want to change the past. We learn a lesson in every single time travel movie ever made. And every book.
Would you rather live without music or live without movies?
Live without movies. I guess these are horrible. This is a horrible decision. I'd hate going without either of these, but if it's just movies, only big movies by themselves, I can do that. But without music, that's just torture, bro. That is torture.
Being born into a rich but corrupt family, or a poor but kind family?
Poor but kind, I guess. Some people would pick that and stuff, so I guess yeah. Don't really care.
Always feel like you need to sneeze or always feel like you need to yawn?
I mean, y'all, let me try and yawn real quick so I can remember how it feels. Yeah, I always feel like I need to yawn. I won't actually
you know yawning can spread?
Then bro just yawn. I guess yawning. No, he gave me the yawn virus.
Losing 20% of your IQ or losing 40% of your money?
40% of my money. 40% to zero is zero. Common knowledge. Wow. Lose my money. Good. Bro doesn't even know how to use calculators, bro. This frog right here actually stupid. He think 40% of zero is like a whole bunch, but it's just zero.
Have a pet unicorn or have a pet dinosaur?
I guess unicorn. I would not want a gigantic dinosaur. I mean, there's different kinds of dinosaurs, yeah, but not a triceratops, and most of them are vicious, flesh-eating monsters. A unicorn.
Play War Thunder now. Join millions of players across the globe in massive battles on
What was that? You're telling me it's been 3 minutes and I got another ad? I am done with these ads. I swear, if I get...
Only being able to whisper or only being able to shout?
Only be able to whisper. It seems I need to be able to whisper more.
Wearing a mask or wearing gloves for the rest of your life?
Gloves. Wearing a mask for the rest of my life would kill me. Gloves.
Losing the ability to read or losing the ability to write?
If you can't read, you don't know what you're writing. So lose the ability to write.
Have an extremely large smile or have huge eyes?
Gigantic smile. I want a huge, gigantic smile so I can creep people out. Uncanny Valley territory.
Would you get slapped in the face or get splashed with water on your face? Sounds terrible.
I don't care about either of these, but I guess water. I do need some water. I'm kind of toasty.
Would you rather never drink milkshakes again or never drink soda?
What's wrong with this frog? What is mentally wrong with this insane, stupid, lifeless loser of a frog? What kind of evil, horrible, ruthless being would do this? How am I supposed to decide this? I guess never milkshakes again. I don't know what I'd do without Sody Pop. I'm gonna die. Fast forward, please. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please.
Be trapped living forever or having only one life but making the most of it.
I'm already doing one of these, so I guess live forever. That's cool. If I was immortal completely, that'd be cool, I guess.
Would you rather live in a cold climate or in a hot climate?
Hot climate. By the way, in hot climate, what is that stupid looking AI generated, bro? The longer you look at the hot climate picture, the weirder it looks, bro. That just, nah. Hot climate, though, for real. Bro, what's wrong with that guy's toes?
Having super
Okay, that
strength
sounds
like
horrible,
Hulk?
but that kid's toes, they were like wonky looking, of course, since it's, AI, but yeah.
Or having super speed like the Flash?
Yeah, I can see the pictures. I'm very aware. I guess super speed? Speed would be nice. It would be useful.
Pick one, kick one.
Ugly. 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 Ugly.
Would you receive $1 million now or have the highest IQ?
I guess highest IQ. You can get money with a smart IQ, bro. IQ can directly earn you money. Money.
Be a famous social media influencer or be a famous Hollywood actor? Wow, both
Media
sound nice.
influencer, I guess. I'm half of the first one, but I'm not famous. Although I'm a social media influencer, although I'm not famous.
Never use social media again or never watch TV again?
You can literally use TV like on a phone or something. I guess never watch TV. Bro, what is this image, bro? Here you go, have a free football. Bruh, look at all the kids are like, whoa, and the dad's like, oh, I want it. Meanwhile, the mom just like, why are we still here? Bro, what? The mom does not care, bro. She just like, not again. Our man's coming through our TV again, bro. Why does he do this every Thursday? But yeah, never watch TV again.
Having a pause button or having a rewind button for your life?
Pause button. Wait. No, a rewind, I guess. Since technically if you rewind, you could technically pause it, Just by rewinding it back to the same place.
Can teleport anywhere or travel through time? Sounds fun, don't you think?
Teleporting, duh. I just went over the entire time travel thing, like, just very, very, bruh. Teleport.
Be invisible for a day or be able to shapeshift for a day?
Shapeshift for a day. Shapeshifting's just a good power. You can do, like, literally anything. You can gain the powers of anything you want from shapeshifting.
this to us? What's wrong with this frog? Why? Why would he give us so many ads? No!
Do you prefer to have a personal chef or have a personal driver?
Chef.
Buy happiness or buy love?
Happiness. Happiness, I guess.
Only eat sweet food or only spicy?
Let me think about this. Okay, here's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put a single grain of pepper on my ice cream cone. You ain't gonna taste. You ain't gonna tell the difference. If you put one drop of pepper, grain of pepper, my bad. If you put one grain of pepper on anything you want, it counts as spicy, yeah? It counts as spicy. You put one grain of pepper on your ice cream cone, you ain't gonna tell the difference. So only spicy.
Seafood. Froggy's on Team Sweet Food. How about you?
I don't care about Froggy. Froggy's a
Would you
horrible
rather spend a
thing.
year at sea or spend a year in the mountains?
Mountains. I already live in the mountains, bro.
Which is worse, not being able to shower or not being able to brush your teeth?
I use the shower to brush my teeth. I just crank up the knob, like, I don't know, get some attachment and just power wash my teeth, I guess. It just says not brush them, which means I can, like, rub them, do anything but brush them. I can use toothpaste, too.
Do you choose to lose your sense of smell or lose your sense of taste?
Smell has a lot to play in with taste. Like, you smell things and it tells your taste buds what to taste. So I guess taste, because I'd still technically be able to taste if I had smell, just not quite as well, but...
Be trapped in a room full of snakes or be trapped in a room full of rats?
Rats. It doesn't say the rats have diseases, so just rats. And what is this? AI generated images. AI generation. Ba-da-da-da. A 3-eared, 2-headed rat. Well, what's trying to be 2 heads, bruh? That one has no nose. That one's nose is the wall. That one looks like it's traumatized. And those snakes are one singular everlasting snake with one head on one end and another head on the other. And that girl, bruh, she just looks like she's had enough of the grass turned into snakes randomly while she's walking down the street. Bruh, she just tried to go, like, to the dollar store or something, and the grass always be turned to snakes for no reason, bruh. She had enough of this. So, yeah, rats.
Would you rather sleep in a haunted house or in an abandoned hospital?
Neither. Haunted house, I guess. I mean, they're not really haunted.
Only food that's too hot or only food that's too cold?
I guess too hot food. I already have to eat food that's too hot, like, all the time. It'll be hard to eat ice cream, though. Just every ice cream's a slushy.
Have $1 million but no friends, or have lots of friends but always be broke?
I barely have any friends, really, so just give me the $1 million. Money.
Be able to talk to ghosts or talk to animals?
Animals. I hate this frog.
Always wear socks soaked in mud, or always wear a shirt made of sandpaper?
Sandpaper shirt. sandpaper. I swear, if I get an ad, like in 30 seconds, within the next 30 seconds, I will crash out.
One's tough.
One song forever, I guess. Why? Okay, I don't understand these images, bruh. She looks so happy to be dead. She's not even listening to music, bruh. Why has she got the headphones on? And bro, what? These images make no sense. They never do. I need to stop looking at the images, but I probably won't.
Live in a world without chocolate or live in a world without pizza?
Goodbye, pizza. I never knew you. I love you, pizza, but you can't compete with chocolate.
Eating raw eggs or eating raw vegetables? Yuck!
Eating raw eggs can give you diseases. Tons of diseases! When most vegetables are literally meant to be eaten raw! Like raw broccoli! Raw broccoli right there! It's not that bad! It just tastes like crunchy broccoli! Although I don't like it! Obviously vegetables!
Bruh, what is these questions, bro? I'm not using proper grammar at all, but for real. These questions, bro. I'm gonna die. Sorry, I didn't get mad. Yeah.
Would you rather be stuck in an elevator for 24 hours or on a roller coaster for 6 hours?
Roller coaster 6 hours. I don't want to be in an elevator 24.
Headphone warning, headphone warning, headphone warning. Why? Why? I despise you, YouTube. What's wrong with you? You just all of a sudden think you can just do this. It's either you or the frog, YouTube! And if it's a frog, well, I'm sorry, YouTube. But YouTube, if this is your fault, then you can some bad is gonna do things and stuff, and it'll be not good. You little stunk, you, I oughta.
Roller coaster.
Being chased by a bear or being chased by a swarm of bees?
A bear. Doesn't say what bear. Could be like a bear cub. It doesn't necessarily say what bear. I know it shows an image, but it doesn't say what that is. But if I'm being chased by a bear cub, I know there's a mama bear somewhere. I just run inside, close the door like, nope. AI generated bee picture. That bee's head is also that bee's other head. Bruh. Look at the... Just don't pay too much attention to the pictures, because the longer you look at the pictures, the worse it is.
Do you choose to lose the ability to hear or lose the ability to feel?
Lose the ability to feel, I guess. Already don't feel some types of pain because I got weird nerves and stuff. So, I'd like to be able to hear.
Always hiccup when you speak or always sneeze when someone says your name?
Sneeze when people say my name, I guess. Already sneezed enough. Hey, allergies.
Would you rather listen to a barking dog or listen to a crying baby for 1 hour?
A dog. The barking dog sounds cute because it's a doggy. But the baby just bro, it's having some random temper tantrum about some random thing.
Would you choose to have elf ears or a tail?
What is this question? What is this question, bro? This is why this frog needs to be stopped. This is why this frog needs to be locked up. Okay? This frog is gone too far. I guess elf ears. I don't want a tail, bro. What's wrong with this frog mentally?
Ugh, Froggy doesn't want to eat those.
The crickets. Actually, maybe the octopus? I don't really care. I'll eat the octopus. I've had squid before, it's nice. Not the best, but really depends on how you cook it.
Be famous for something embarrassing, or never be famous at all.
I guess never be famous at all. Already doing that. Who knows why I make these videos? I mostly make them just for fun because, why not? I hope that some people, even if it's just one or two random people, can find enjoyment out of these. And if not, just something to pass the time.
Make your choice carefully.
I guess with someone I hate, because, like, I don't want to be alone. That'd be horrible. Is that a Mr. Beast?
Always
Mr. Beast?
look messy or always look creepy?
Always look creepy. I'd want to always look creepy. That's nice. Still, what is that loading bar like? What is that countdown bar there? It ain't Valentine's Day. Was this made close to Valentine's Day or something? Cause, nah.
What's your choice?
Everyone tells the truth, obviously. People should tell the truth more. Ah.
Always have bad breath or always have dry eyes?
Always have bad breath. I already always have bad breath. Whatever that guy's visible breath is, it's so stinky, stanky, it's visible. The most horrible thing you can think of, plus this visible stench breath. None of that compares to my breath. So I guess even worse breath, it ain't gonna change nothing.
Which is worse? Always have sweaty hands or always have cracked lips?
I guess sweaty hands, but cracked lips, they're just, I don't like them. Get blood everywhere. Well, use some chapstick right now, actually.
Only eat with chopsticks or only eat with your hands?
Chopsticks. I could quite like chopstick. I'm very good at the chopsticks. So yeah, chopsticks.
Would you rather only drink through a straw or from a cup with no handle?
Straw. Straw. Straw.
Be stuck on a boat with a lion or with a snake?
Here's how it's gonna go. Gonna be stuck on a boat there. They're not gonna be in the ocean, obviously. It's just gonna be a boat inside a swimming pool. And then I'm gonna get it. It's like a garter snake. Like a black snake, maybe. Like something non-venomous. And then I'm gonna eat it in the water. Then I'm gonna get out of there. Being stuck on a boat with a lion's just a stupid idea.
Always have slow internet or always have to use a flip phone?
Slow internet, I guess. I already have to deal with slow internet all the time. Using only a flip phone just That's insane. My grandpa does that actually, but still. I don't understand my grandpa. No one really does.
Both sound cool.
He does weird
What's your
things,
pick?
but yeah. Freeze time for 10 seconds a day, 5 minutes in the future. I can already see into the future, so I guess I can see extra into the future. That's fine.
Which
From
power?
that power earlier. Unless it resets each thingy. But have the ability to summoning once per week. What? Like, I see the read minds thing. I'm picking read minds, have the ability to read minds 10 minutes a day. I pick that. But what in the world is have the ability to summoning once per week? What is that grammar? Does this frog, bro? This frog's too lazy. It's too lazy to even check its spelling, bro. That just disgraceful. Get out. Shoot.
Always stuck in traffic or always have to use public transportation?
I guess stuck in traffic. I did not think to do that.
Have a fast forward button or have a reset button for your life?
Reset button? Nah, bro. I'm just a Roblox character, except I don't respawn, bro. If I press the reset button, I die. I guess fast forward button, I'm never gonna use it, but... Bruh.
Would you rather never eat sweets again or only eat spicy food?
I went over this. I literally went over this. You put 1 grain of pepper on an ice cream cone. You won't gonna tell the difference. Spicy food.
Do the heroes of your childhood still whisper in your
Get out.
in one
Right
so
now. Get out of existence. YouTube, if this is you,
You need severe help. No one cares about your stupid ads, and no one... Oh my gosh. No one downloads those kinds of games. Well, some people do, but they're weird. Not very good weird either. But still. YouTube, just stop. If this isn't you, I apologize. If this is the frog, you need to put... You just need to be put out of your misery, honestly. I would say put you in an insane asylum, but you're past that. Someone needs to literally put you out of your misery. I would hate to be you. Your mind is just what this is a genuine question. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, frog? What is wrong with you?
Be an expert in math or be an expert in literature?
math. Math is nice. I like math more than literature. That's just my personal opinion. Confetti effects, wow!
Have Chucky or Annabelle as your doll?
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a Chucky doll. Then he's gonna say, I don't know, something like Chucky-like. And then I'm gonna get me a chainsaw. I'm gonna cut his head off, and kind of like in that one movie, you know, just put his head on display, absolutely throw his body in the fire, bro. Just melt everything else. Just keep his head, you know, torture it, bro. Be paying for existing at this point.
Would you rather always be sweaty or always be cold?
Always be sweaty. I don't want to always be cold. I don't quite like the cold. Coldness not very good. Not very good.
Only speak in rhymes or only speak in riddles?
I guess only speak in rhymes? I mean, I can speak in riddles, but it'd just be weird. Rhymes.
Would you rather drink hot sauce or ketchup?
I've had to drink hot sauce before. Well, not really had to, but I drank a little bit of it. It was like Texas Pete, I think. I mean, it was good at first, but then my mouth kind of died. Of course, I'm good now, but I guess drink ketchup. I don't want to drink hot sauce again.
Be able to see ghosts or be able to see God?
If you see God, you die. You aren't allowed to see God until you die. So I guess, sadly, I guess ghosts. I'm gonna be terrifying.
What's your choice for this one?
It'd be horrible. It says in the Bible you can't quite see God's face. It'll be bad. You'll go to HE double hockey sticks. That's worse than any ghost, you see. 10 minutes before your alarm, I guess. That's fine. Before, I don't want to be late.
Sleeping without a pillow or sleeping without a blanket?
Sleep without a pillow. I don't know what I do without a blanket, bro. That just... She has a blanket beneath her. Just use that. Or sheet. Whatever. It's the same thing.
Always have rocks in your shoes or always wear wet shoes?
Bro, what are those gigantic pebbles in that shoe? Those are over-exaggerated pebbles and rocks. I'd wear the rocks in my shoe just because due to the size of those rocks in that shoe, it looks like it would actually be massaging on my feet, bro. They don't, and they're smooth too. They aren't even super jagged looking. The rocks.
Do you want to have a home theater or a gaming room?
Game room, that's cool. Look at how many computer screens bro has. Why does he have so many? Guess he
Have
just
unlimited
likes
phone
screens.
batteries or have unlimited Wi-Fi?
Unlimited Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi's very cool, and I don't really have much of that. I don't want to do that, would you rather? You get out of here.
Be the funniest person or the most talented musician in the world?
I guess funniest person. Bro, why does bro have a green face? What is bro's face? Why? Okay.
Be the smartest person or the most athletic person in the world?
I guess smart, but why you say smart? Why is there like a 6-year-old holding the earth in his hand, bro? How does that have anything to do with intelligence? I don't understand. I mean, I see athletic, but what does that have to do with smartest, obviously, but...
Have an itch you can't scratch or always feel like you have to sneeze but can't?
Always feel like I have to sneeze, bro. I don't want an itch I can't scratch. That's like horrible.
Always hear a ringing sound in your ears or always feel like your nose is stuffed?
My nose is already always stuffed. Welcome to allergies. Welcome to allergies specifically to dust and pollen and things like dust. Things like dust, they're everywhere. I can never escape allergies. Never. Sometimes worse than others because pollen comes out and it just makes the dust worse. But I guess I always feel like my nose is stuffed because it already is all the time. That's horrible.
Wow, you survived through 100 challenges. Congratulations. Thank you for watching the video. And now go ahead and pick your next challenge.
I'm surprised I survived. What is that to my left? Pant? Nah, it doesn't even have the S, it just says pant. Pant. If this is by the frog guy, bro. This feels like that car thing that was in the last one, bro. Blue, diamond, pink. What are these videos, bro? Quiz Kingdom. That's a guy with a weird frog. I think something's mentally wrong with this person. I'm actually genuinely concerned for their health. But yeah, you're probably tired of hearing me ramble about things, so yeah, please like and subscribe. This is DK99, and yeah, bye.